So the East All-Stars will get the first possession. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. Siakam is out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Young. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Embiid in at the 5.
Chris Paul.
To the inside. From down in the low post, it goes.
Boy, Embiid wants to own the inside on both sides of the floor. He is a force in the paint and relishes hitting those boards.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game.
West All-Stars. Lebron James.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You talk about LeBron James, he does it all. Defends, scores, rebounds, passes, high IQ, unselfish, a leader off the court as well as on.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. And both free throws good for James. Here's Walker. Fires from the line. The West All-Stars pull it in. To the middle. It's deflected. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Young. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Here's Paul. And he comes up with the deuce.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Now Walker. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Walker's savvy, his creativity, I mean, the touch on that floater up high. Man, that's sweet.
And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. They're running. Harden has a wide open look. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the East All-Stars. Got that one up quick. Walker's got his second bucket.
I think you got to play up tight on Walker. Even though he's got great quickness, he's excellent at using any space you give him to pull up for the jumper.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Craig, a high riser, no doubt about it.
That's green.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
The East making a switch. Middleton's checked in. And it's the West All-Stars ball. Trailing by 2. Jokic finds Paul. Pass to Harden. And Leonard has it in the corner. Over Middleton. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. They get it back.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Young. He drains the quick shot.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The West All-Stars have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Shooting for West All-Stars. LeBron James. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. So for the West, Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Booker comes in for James Harden. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Chris Paul. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the East. Lowry comes in for Trae Young. Now here is Lowry. There's the three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Now here's Lowry following the miss by Jokic. And stolen by Booker. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. And finished off by Westbrook.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
And Walker's got the ball here for the East All-Stars. They trail by one. Good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And the West All-Stars with possession. And they double up James. Booker against Walker. Booker the pass to Jokic. Not going to go that time. Good D by Siakam. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Davis is checked in for Nikola Jokic. And then for the East, Bam Adebayo comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Mitchell in for Walker. Here's Lowry. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the East All-Stars.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
And he makes the first.
A five-time All-Star. Lowry has come a long way since being drafted 24th overall back in 2006.
The East making a switch. Butler's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Dwayne Casey. He was looking over the lineups and he said, I've never seen such even matchups all my life. The talent on both sides is just insane. I asked him if he had a game plan for tonight, and he told me he thought about it, have some ideas, but that's not what this is about. It's a showcase for the best of the best, guys.
All right, thank you, David.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
Kevin and Greg, I'm telling you, that is he's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And here are the East All-Stars now. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. 4 on the clock. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Lowry from outside. Here's Adebayo. Gobert finds Adebayo. To the paint. And another shot. And Davis sends it back. It's stolen by Adebayo. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron from past the arc. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Lowry.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
Count it. Good.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Mitchell with it. Last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The East All-Stars up on top, leading by a point. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And this This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
On the court for the East All-Stars here in the second, Bam Adebayo is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Lowry. And it's Mitchell in at the 2 spot. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
West All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Russell Westbrook at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
James Harden, he's checked in for Booker. And the East All-Stars also making a switch. Ingram's checked in.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. There's the lob to Sabonis. The kick out to Westbrook. Davis dishes to Simmons. Harden outside from deep. Offensive rebound. Davis. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
The East All-Stars have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Free throw, good Butler.
You know, Butler is athletic. He's got great skills, but he's also an intelligent player, a natural leader, too, a former 30th pick overall in the 2011 NBA draft. He continues to ascend.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Leonard comes in for Sabonis. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Harden with it. Butler covering. Harden, no good. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the East All-Star. And that one's good. Ingram.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. Watch out now, when this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And there's the pass to Harden. Back to Paul. Takes a 3. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from James Harden.
And Harden is a laser, a straight-out gunner from deep. Has confidence in his long ball, and, you know, the defense has to get out on him from out there.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
9 feet out, and it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Paul. And it's a 3-point West All-Star lead. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Harden against Young. Shot to stop the run. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Young's got 6.
You know, you love the effort. Forget the size disadvantage. Young's willing to go down there and mix it up.
Leonard trying to break free, and it's Davis missing. And here are the East All-Stars now. They trail by 1. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. And then for the East, Embiid comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Middleton subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Embiid, the pass to Young. And here is Ingram, defended by Paul. Ingram against Simmons. And that one's good. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
Gotta like seeing Ingram get going down underneath the rim. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. I pride myself on making the right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about. Kevin?
That's great to see. Thank you, D.A. Middleton against Harden. Fades. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Young finds Embiid. Down low, here's Ingram. It's rebounded by the West. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Oh, Leonard in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And when you're open, Paul will find you in a nanosecond. I mean, that's one thing that makes him really special.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. James checked in for the West. And then for the East All-Stars, Gobert, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Brandon Ingram. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Trae Young. .114 left in the first half. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Man, it's obvious that Middleton has great confidence. I mean, you can just see it oozing out of him. He's so good at catching the defense off balance and knocking down the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
And it goes down 2 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar. Picking up his 2nd foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
East All-Stars have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, for me, it's really been fun watching the evolution of Chris Middleton. I mean, a rangy 2 guard who can really stuff the stat sheet.
Siakam is checked in for the East.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Paul with the bucket. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the half. Siakam outside. Here's Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
James misses. Knocked loose. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the East All-Stars now. And here are the East All-Stars. Now, here's Mitchell. He has 5. For the 3. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. East All-Stars lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.